Are you a South African musician trying to figure out how to notify Risa Audiovisual RAV about your latest music video? Welcome to this episode where I plan on demystifying just that. Cue the intro. What's up, it's your boy Skill from skillmusicsa.com and welcome to my channel where I share information with my fellow South African musicians to help them improve on their music business. If this sounds interesting to you, please do consider subscribing as I do have other videos I think you will find informative. In this video, I plan on showing you step by step how to notify Risa Audiovisual of your music videos. Now, before I run off, I'd like to highlight that the process is fairly simple. And secondly, I've already shown or made a video that shows you exactly how to register with Risa Audiovisual. That should be popping up here. So I'll also leave a link in the description below, but I'll head over to my PC and show you step by step how to notify Risa Audiovisual of your music videos. The very first thing I would like to highlight is you don't actually upload your music video onto Risa Audiovisual. You just put in the information and the metadata for the music video into the system. But that's a lot more complicated. I'm going to show you step by step by heading over to my PC and showing you exactly how to notify Risa Audiovisual.
What's up? So the very first thing that you want to do, you want to head to Risa Audiovisual. So Risa Audio, just type in Risa Audiovisual in the search right at the top. Okay, and then where it says RAV, you click on RAV. Okay, this is Risa Audiovisual. Here's the link, risa.org.za/website/RAV. You click on log in, and then you should see the Risa Audiovisual. So if you haven't registered, I've actually shown a video separate. I'm just going to leave a link in the bio, and there should be a pop-up right now that shows you how to follow to that. But you basically log in once you've registered, obviously. And then over here, you will see how the dashboard looks. So you have to already be registered with Risa Audiovisual. As I mentioned, I'm not going to go through that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add notifications. So I'm going to add a video asset. Okay. Now there's several ways to do this. I suggest you just do the manual entry. Okay. So link asset to artist. So this is when you've already signed up as Skill Music SA. So I'm going to click, it's going to link it to Skill Music SA. The title of this is Family First. This is a single I recently did, YouTube edit. Label, releasing label. So depending on how you released it on your distributor, that's the label that you want to put in here. If you do not have a record label, you can just say NA for not applicable, or you can put in just put in NA. And then for record label, you could also put in NA if you don't have a record label, but I typically put in Skill Music SA here as well. Okay, ISRC, that is something that you should have gotten before, but I've already done that, so I'm not going to show you exactly how to set up your own ISRC code, but I have other videos that show that. So in terms of the Family First, I have an ISRC. Let me just get it. There it is. ISRC. There you go. Now, a lot of people ask what indicator is. So you can either use international or local. So since I'm just going to select local for now, I'll show you a way to check what an indicator actually is. And then country, obviously South Africa. The duration has to be accurate. So when you're checking out the duration, details, you should have that already set up in duration. Make sure it's the correct duration for the song. So in here for Family First, this is just a demonstration. You can check at VLC the time. So that's obviously 3 minutes and 6 seconds. So I'm going to put that in 3 minutes. 6 seconds. It's a pity they actually don't tell you what format it is in. So I'm just going to put in 00 for the hours, minutes, time. The release date of this video, you click over here on the right hand side, and then you pop up the release date. So I'm actually, when should I post this? Let me just post it tomorrow. I'm joking. Let me actually find a correct date. It was actually released on the 26th. That's the release date of the video. Make sure that you get that correct. So let me actually change that. Because I haven't uploaded this one yet. I'm gonna choose 18th. Okay. Expiration date. This is basically whenever you want the rights to expire. If, like, this is typical if there's multiple people that have own rights to this. So sometimes publishers say they want to own the song for 5 years, sometimes they want 15 years. But if you plan on having this forever, I suggest that you could write an arbitrary date, to be fair. December. Expiration date, just make sure it's very far in the future. You can, like, I'm just choosing arbitrary date, but copyright stays for 150 years. You're 50 years in South Africa anyway. So that's what I suggest. Then you click simply on save. And that is done. What I'd like to highlight is you don't actually YouTube, let me check, and then you can go back in to change it. YouTube visualizer. Save. And then you've successfully updated. Let me go back to my dashboard. Another way that you can check is to go through here to find out what other people put in, if you're not too sure about what you want to put in these separate fields. So as you can see, record label can sometimes be left out depending on the way everything was submitted. ISRC code by some people is left out, country, etc., etc. So the process is very simple. What I'd like to highlight is you don't actually upload a song. Okay, so to add a video asset, you click on there, and then you see the information that you wanted to put in there. You don't actually upload a video. I keep on getting this question as how to upload a video, but you don't. You simply add an asset, and that will help for tracking. But it's a simple process, and I hope you found this informative.
That concludes this video. The process is very simple, and I'd like to say it again. You don't explicitly have to upload your music video on Risa Audio Visual. You just fill out the form and submit it. There's no need for uploading, etc. But that concludes this video, and I hope you found it informative. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, as I do have other videos I think you'll find informative. I would also like to remind you that I have a digital course titled Understanding Music Publishing in South Africa. The course is only 100 Rand, and it basically explains SAMRO, Risa, Capasso, and SAMPRA, and explains how these 4 CMOs fit in order for you to get maximum royalties from your music compositions. But that concludes this video, and until next time, Skilligan the Hooligan signing out.